This week's edition of The House of Tesla is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And now that October is in full gear and all the farmhouses that have set up the hay rides and the corn mazes and have the apple cider mills going and such all active on the weekends here, make sure you go out and enjoy yourself. Find yourself a good pumpkin to put on the porch and to make into a nice little jack-o'-lantern. Find yourself a good little corn maze to get lost in, and please find your way back out so you can come back and watch our next show. And enjoy those big, wonderful warmed glasses of mulled apple cider, but that apple cider is only going to take you so far, so make sure while you're driving home that you have plenty of another beverage on hand that has that doesn't have all the calories of your mulled cider. It definitely has its own unique flavor because it's got all of that unique water flavor and none of those dreaded water calories. And you can just enjoy your bottle of Diet Water as you're driving home from a fun day out playing in the barnyard areas. The one, the only Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here for Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Monday night, which means Virgil has bonbons behind the counter for half price. Bonnie's behind the counter with us as well, as we're going to be doing some more exploring here, as Tori gets you all into your seats or booths, or if you're part of the fun bunch, sitting at the serving counter and spinning around on those red stool seats as we get ready for a little adventure in the House of Tesla.
Don't worry, spinny seat crowd. Virgil oiled those up this morning.
Oh, did the 3-in-1 came in?
Yep.
Okay, because we were all out of WD-40, so there was a shortage on that, so I had to go with 3-in-1. Is that working all right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Good to know. Just wanted to make sure. Gonna make a little...
We got it up to like 2 or 3 RPMs.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna love that. Oh, that's not the one I
Although, granted, that was 2 or 3 Or what was it like? I'm trying to remember whether that was with someone sitting on it or not.
Oh, probably with
someone
sitting
on it. When it was, yeah, that's right. When it was off, it was closer to like 20 or 30.
Okay, adjust the camera there. All right. Oh, fixed.
Somebody dropped one of the bad bonbons on it, and it just went.
Okay, good. So,
luckily, our tile is easy to clean, and we got to it before Tori did, so she didn't get upset with us.
Yeah, last thing we want to do is create any more messes for Tori to have to clean up.
Yeah.
So, we are back in, technically we're in the House of Tesla, but aren't we actually in the House of Tesla?
Well, we actually got out of the House of Tesla, or more accurately, his factory. I don't think this is actually his house.
Probably not.
Are we ever going to see his house? Maybe.
Maybe it's across the way. Maybe that's where we're headed to. All we know is that there's this nice little roundhouse thing in the way.
Yeah. Something about a train and train tracks and a puzzle that we could not work out the purpose of. So we're moving on.
So we are going to work our way around the outside of the House of Tesla here tonight. So, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Helps if I hit the play button.
Tesla factory ground floor.
Okay, office, factory. Okay, so that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get in and get going. Alright, rules as usual. You get the mouse, I get the keyboard.
Right, this circle puzzle that we couldn't...
It was late and we had trouble working with, so I'm going to let you mess around with it.
I understand the rules by which this operates. What I do not understand is what they want us to do with it.
Yeah, what is it that we need to find there?
It's an issue of what is the question.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the question is.
Is there anything else for us to look at here? Not really.
We can't go anywhere. We can't do anything except look at it.
Alright, so let's go running around in circles.
But ping. Okay, because the best answer I could think of was that we were supposed to turn this and this in a specific direction. But that doesn't... Either that's not the case, or we didn't do what they wanted.
Okay, so we got to figure out what it is we actually need to find.
Okay, because that's the most useful position this can be in, because it lets everything it's touching except this turn.
Because it makes me wonder, is there like a disconnected wire that we need to discover or something?
I don't know.
Nope, nothing
That's all
there.
intact. We can't... If there's anything broken in there, we can't see it.
We can't see it, so...
That has to get left like it is.
Right. And that black thing's just the post that that's sitting on.
Correct.
All right. Everything looks intact there.
We have a little bit of leeway to look under stuff, but...
Yeah. Okay, back out just a second. Does anything happen with that at all? No. Okay.
Look at that, and that's it.
All right. We may need to get a hint just so we can know what the question is.
Yeah. Can you see whether they're properly connected? No, we can't.
Okay.
What are we supposed to be?
Okay.
I mean, we can see the towers going in and to them. It looks like they are. So one of these... Okay. It's there. Oh, we can't get back. And we don't have the ability to start drawing lines.
So are those disconnected or are they just hidden? Well, they're connected because they're staying blue. Right?
Because it's blue on both sides. Because the manipulation rules here are crystal clear.
Yeah.
But with these in the way, we can't visually see anything. No, we can't.
You can rotate the disc in order to get a good look at it. But we've been... Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay, so there was a closer up look that we were supposed to be getting that it did not indicate. Okay. So now we can walk the tracks to get elsewhere.
Right. that where we need to go?
But the gate is firmly bolted shut. Okay, we have our end goal. Get this connected there and start the train.
Right. Okay, we got a switch over here that looks like it's got the bar connected to it.
Checking to see if anything else.
No problem. I was just remarking that I saw we had a handle in, like the one before.
Yeah. I'm betting. Okay. So that does not.
And that will only move it back that way.
Okay.
So I guess we either walk around that way if we can, or we walk along the track to get to it.
Okay. We have that, and if I had to guess, that carries us back to the beginning. And that carries us back.
That moves it back
over
that way.
Giant wire spools. Up the steps.
Here we go. Is it locked?
Do we have... Well, there's stuff that's powered, not... But I'm not seeing a sight.
Not yet. Right there.
Let's try... See if that gets us power. But it's showing like it already has it, but I'm not seeing a place where we can drag power from a location to another.
Yeah, go back over this way a second. I thought Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I saw those, but that doesn't help us out.
Yeah, not without the proper sight.
Yeah.
Unless we're able to crawl along to here where there is power. Okay.
Okay, we have a circuit board.
It looks like it's meant to combine with something. Or, no, it's just interactable. Okay.
But it doesn't change anything on the center there, per se.
No, it doesn't. But I'm noticing that this line is broken. I have a guess what the puzzle is. And if I'm correct, that would solve it. Because that allows all four of these sides.
Oh, so it's, each one of these knobs goes to something that connects it to the center.
All four of the centers have something that connects
Yeah.
it.
Huh.
Maybe not. Does it just go back where we found it? Apparently not.
Are we not done with it yet? Because it's still got... I was just saying that it still had the gear thing on there.
Oh. There's only so many combinations.
Yeah.
Are they all spaced the same? 3 together, then 2, then 1. 3 together, then 3. 3 together, but 2, then 1, and then a different spacing. So this would only fit that first one.
Yeah.
So we would, in theory, need 2 other circuit boards. And this one's not going back where we found it.
Okay.
Unless it goes here. So where would we find other circuit boards, and how do we get in here?
Okay.
It's not a lot of area to look. We can't go further.
Now, does that mean we have to add something to it, that gear?
I think the gear is just interact, but why would it have us take it out if it only fits one of them, and that's where it was? Are we supposed to repair the circuit board somehow?
Not sure. If so, where? How?
We don't have another puzzle down there.
Alright.
It's not letting us anywhere near those giant batteries.
No.
We're done interacting with this puzzle.
Okay, we're done with that. It's
We're
not letting us
going
back in that way.
to use the welding machine.
Alright.
We're right back to not understanding the question again.
Yeah. Alright, so...
We can't...
rotate it around. Let's see it. Take a look at the back side real quick. Okay. I was just trying to remember. Okay.
I mean, we have the broken one as kind of a... Okay, now it's picking random sounds.
Oh, those are showing which ones they connect, which ones it's connecting.
So we need a setup that actually does pass everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which means... Okay.
That one would be out...
Because it can't be on both.
Yeah, it can't be on both.
That's out on because of this.
Right.
This is out because we can't do both. This is out because that, which means that is also out. This is out because both. That's out because that.
Yeah.
That's out because nope. Nope. Okay. So if we did here, then it would have to be on this side. Both of these are on this side. This has to be on this side. And these two are both here.
Yeah.
So this combination works, and it might be the only one, but let's see.
That's what it was.
Okay. No, open.
Open, says us. Well, we got the whistle going.
Okay. So we've got a lot going on here.
Mm-hmm.
First, I'm seeing what looks like a piece of paper.
A handle.
I have observed the conventional locomotives for a long time, and now I'm convinced that the combustion engine was a necessary compromise, but no longer. Constant friction of pistons and valves, the always present dangers of explosions and sudden changes in pressure, not to mention all the soot and smoke and ash, all of this can be replaced by a far simpler, more enduring, and more human-friendly system. The rotating magnetic field is used in my polyphase motor is ideally suited for rail traction. Currently, current could be drawn from the tracks themselves, needing almost no extra infrastructure. And if my experiments at the Wardenclyffe Tower are successful, the same method could be used for ships, aircraft, and maybe even small personal vehicles, all through the air without pesky wires. And here we sit, and electric vehicles are still not easily able to be made. Your problem is energy density, Tesla. Good ideas, but energy density.
Yeah.
Trains here in the USA really changed history, and this could be the next step. Trains started in... If it could reshape the very idea of transit. Everything seamless, everything part of one big ecosystem of cities, factories, and power plants. Tesla did have a lot of ideas that were ahead of his time.
Mm-hmm.
But we already saw what I think was his major problem. You can't treat money like it's not an issue. Okay, I don't know what this is.
A damaged piston.
Okay, we've also got that on the wall. I was trying to back up to look at it, not to walk out of the room. We've got that war. Okay, so that's not relevant to us. And while that window might be, the door itself isn't yet.
Alright.
So we've got a lot of diagrams. For the locomotive, 1, the door to the side of the locomotive.
Mm-hmm.
4 is connected to 3, all of this stuff. 2 is connected to that broken piston and the wheel. Okay. So all of that is either for later or not for us.
That's how you turn things on, is...
You need to make sure every part is working. So
Right.
we can't do this until everything's functional. So we've got some stuff to check.
Alright, so...
Okay, those are indicator lights. 1 is this, which is connected to this, but this is what opened.
Right.
So I guess we need to look into that. And also we've got this random handle. No, we'd need to...
Alright, let's rotate around.
Whoa. Are we not allowed to look at this?
Not
I
yet.
guess not.
Alright, can we even click on anything here now? No, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we
It's
got
not gonna
that.
let us take that.
But we don't have anything for there yet.
We've got random socket joint handle. All these pieces need to be combined into one undamaged piston. But it's not letting us look at the components that it said were damaged. It's not letting us look at that. The only other things it gave us were the wheels and... It's not what I wanted to look at.
Alright, go back up into the compartment there. Alright, go to the door. That door. The door behind us now.
Okay. So we just have to physically open it. That we know
Handle's
what
probably
goes
for there.
Oh, we have a memory.
Yep. And we have some notes. Dear Mr. Tesla, we thank you kindly for your request to manufacture this most unusual appliance. As we advised you during our correspondence, we cannot guarantee that the aforementioned apparatus will work according to its full potential, given the specific limitations, experimental nature of the chemicals used, and the electronic elements provided. However, we wholeheartedly believe that in your hands it might serve as a bold step towards a groundbreaking and exciting new technology. We wish you many a successful scientific experiments. Always yours truly, Eimer and Emond. Elmira, New York, February 26, 1900. Ceramic disc.
Which yields the question, what the hunt is this thing?
Part of a process. Another. Oh, we just made.
It's an electroplating. It exists to create circuit boards. Huh. So this time we've got an outer turnstile and an inner turnstile.
Yeah. Okay, that just made a loop there. That's not going to do us any good.
Yeah.
Per se.
It's not. But we've got an outer and an inner to consider. Yeah. But we've got sets of 3 that are looped together.
Mm-hmm. We got them in 3s and 3s.
Okay.
So, so these 3 will connect up to here and to there.
Okay. I'm trying to see if there's either aspect that we can eliminate.
Yeah, no problem. I was just trying to see where things went to give us an idea.
Because however we position these, they're going to be set up together.
Yeah.
You said the loop doesn't do us any good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to confirm whether that's actually true.
Yeah.
Okay, a combination like this won't work because that's going in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Set up like this, we've already got one that's out, so that's bad. So I'm going to start with one of them here, and we're going to look at outer positions to see how many are valid.
Sounds good.
And then we can try to figure this out, because I don't think this is going to help until we know some more about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Trying combinations of both at random is just going to be a lot.
Right. So we need to go with one and then the other.
Yeah. This is a potentially valid option, because nothing is... Because ignoring the center circle, we don't have any that come in and before they hit the center circle go out to something that doesn't have power to it.
So these are all...
So this is a potentially valid outer.
Right.
This is not. This is not.
What? Okay, go back. Because, why this one?
This is not, because this item is supplying power to this
You're
line.
looking there, okay.
Those are the issues I'm looking at.
I was looking at the wrong spot. Okay.
I am completely ignoring what's going on.
I wasn't looking at that at all. I was trying to see. I thought you were talking about something over here, and I didn't see it.
Okay.
That's why I was asking.
Okay, that's fair. This, let's see. This is potentially valid.
Okay, because this is a separate one, and these two come together to join to the same one.
And all these 3 go together. This is not, because we've got one on here and not all 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is not because of the same thing.
Same thing.
This is. So we've found exactly 2 valid positions for the outside. Here and here.
There.
Nothing else works.
Right.
So now we have a lot fewer combinations. I remember enough from combinatorics that if you can get one number down really, really low, you've gotten rid of a lot of problems.
With this current orientation,
yeah.
This one connects to there, and it connects...
So this right here is potentially valid.
There, and then that one does... Similar thing, branches off to both of those. So that one is... So that position's a possibility.
I kind of doubt there's going to be multiple. Do we want to try it? Just go and try it.
Let's go try it. Before we monkey with it and mess it up, and then we can't get it back in place.
Yeah.
Now we just got to find which one. Probably be this one. Yep. Very good.
Okay. So that's these, whatever's going on started.
Yeah.
So whatever's going on with item 3. We started with whatever this connection is. We haven't gotten anywhere with this. We've picked up the broken piston to start working on this.
Yeah. Alright, let's go back to the room where we just were. Can we find another disc? Or make one?
Don't know.
Or at least repair the piston. Maybe use that to repair the piston.
Hey, Sam. It's a puzzle box. That's very clearly a puzzle box.
And now it will tease ours.
Okay, the magnifying glass we can't. Anchor. It looks like all of these are pieces of the inside symbols.
Mm-hmm.
Like this plus this plus our coin equals this anchor.
Yeah.
Whereas this plus this plus... Can you make that actually?
This plus that, yeah.
This, and this plus that, yeah. Whereas it's pull plus this equals this flag.
Right.
And this plus pull plus this equals that flag. I don't know what I just did. I don't understand why that was the right answer.
I think you had moved it around and had done one of the combinations.
Okay. I pressed down on a thing and it did it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess we're assuming that we have whatever piece in the center.
Assuming we have that as a base, yeah.
We can't put one coin on top of another. This piece is common to both of these. This piece is common to both of these. This piece is common to both of these. This piece is not common to both of these. This is not needed by this.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of them actually need this piece that's on the coin?
Because that's only used by those two.
Is that what the puzzle is? Find where the piece that's in the thing is needed?
Yeah.
Okay. So the coin is swapping out for something that's in common with things.
Yeah. Something that they all have.
Okay, this is only had by that. That coin can't move at all unless these are... Okay, this back flag piece, that's...
Uh-oh. I'm gonna need... Virgil's gotta make a consult here. Rough Rubber Stamp X. Twitch does not like you doing this stuff. We don't like that doing stuff. And even more, Virgil does not like you doing this kind of stuff. So we're going to have to pull out the band spatula and say goodbye to you. Thou art hath been splatted. And now we shall return to our regularly scheduled House of Tesla.
Alright. So back along with this. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. It's interesting that everything's nautical theme.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, Samuel Clemens and
Samuel Clemens, yeah. Almost
that
there.
That feels right.
Bingo.
Yeah. Mark Twain. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
It is her, isn't it? Okay.
That was the guy who founded the Church of Satan, right?
Might be.
So it would be either cult leader or probably cult leader.
Sorcerer is probably not going to be in his interest.
Charlatan?
Charlatan and thief would both be issues. Unacceptable doesn't feel precise enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Fruitless collaboration. We got the flashback in the 3rd chapter. All right.
And that's the book.
That's the book. Dearest Nicola, I truly value our friendship and I want to give you a gift. Perhaps not something you wish for, probably not something you deserve inflicted upon you, but definitely something you'll like anyway. Behold my short kids novel, or a long mistake as some might put it, The Purloining of Prince Oleomargarine. It is unprinted, unpolished, and possibly unpublishable. But it has a heart, a lofty idea, a few jokes, and a prince who vanishes under circumstances I no longer understand myself. Your fellow experimenter, Samuel L. Clemens, a.k.a. Mark Twain. P.S. If you ever build a machine that can fill in plot holes, I'll gladly test it for you.
Any writer ever. Alright, this looks kind of like another circuit board related
Yes. Unless that's where we put the piston.
That could
to
be.
repair it.
Well, we can't just place it. Why? It has power. Huh. It's got plenty of powers.
Yeah.
What is meant to be done with it?
Alright. Oh, okay, so is there anything else we can click on it specifically? No.
We have to put it in from up here? No. Something else is wrong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it.
There's a missing piece. And I don't know where it is.
Okay, we're done with this.
Oh, it would appear.
Nope. Alright, so it must be something. Out here somewhere.
Actually, I have a thought.
Go for it.
We've always looked at it in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything on the ground?
Good question.
And also, can we climb this ladder?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea what this is.
Okay, we got a color code here. It looks like. Or symbols, one or the other. Oh. So it's all button.
Huh. Are we supposed to be finding color pairs?
Yeah, you gotta just do it till you get the colors to match up. There we go. It's like the memory game.
Except I think we just lost. Because these two have nothing in common. And this is our reset.
Okay.
The green and the blue are not.
Yeah.
This is the blue. Okay.
So let's find the ones that don't have any other matchups.
We have a 3-way match of purple. We have a 3-way match of red. No, the red-brown. This one is black. None of them have black.
So this can only be green.
So that can only match with this. There aren't any other greens. That's a guaranteed pair.
And now there's only 2 blues left.
This could match with purple. This could match with either of these. So I'm going to hold off on saying that's a guarantee.
Well, I don't see any other dark blues.
Yes. But each of these could pair with something else.
Okay.
So before we declare that as a pair, I want to make sure that isn't what happens.
Fair enough.
In taking this, we did get rid of the last pale.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, this must be paired with a purple.
Right.
Which means it is paired with one of these.
Right. And, okay, so if we pair that purple with that purple, this would have to pair with...
Then it would be blue to blue, red to red.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
If we do that, everything works out.
And
we just got
us a piece part. A lever for something.
Zappity zappado.
Yep.
Zappity zap zappity, the train appears to be happity. And the 3 just turned on.
Yep.
Okay. We've got a lever and a piston that needs repair, and we've got a missing circuit board, and we can't figure out how to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
Does the lever have anything to do with this problem?
Let's see if that can go into there.
Apparently so.
There we go. We have a circuit board.
Apparently we do not yet have us a means of repairing a piston. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Can we do
the handle down, the thing down here?
Okay.
Does this move? Anything?
Okay.
Right. Now let's see if that'll bring that down or something.
So that turns that clamp on.
Uh-huh. There we go.
That can't move any further down because of the shape of the pieces.
Right. So we need to turn it again.
Okay, I didn't realize they would be able to do that. Okay, let go.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want a closer look.
Yeah.
Okay, that goes in last because there's no tooth there.
Right.
So if this goes up and swings around, this can go up into the hole.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to make sure there was a
Yeah, no problem. I see what you're saying.
workable plan.
Yeah.
Leg go. Down. And then we just hope that the top level is actually what it needs to be
Yep.
assembled on. No, that's not actually the...
Nope.
Because that tooth needs to go under.
Yeah, it needs to go under it. That has to be on top of that one. So,
How do we make that happen? We have to bring that down in order to bring
Right.
anything into this level.
we have to put that far corner piece on last.
Okay, so open up. Grab on. Up a level. Actually, where can we go? Oh, we can't. That's the entire point.
Okay. There you go.
There we go. Let go.
And now you can go back for that last piece.
Grab it.
Rotate.
Turn. No. No, hold on to it. And it automatically let go.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, piston's repaired. Now let's see if
Let's go make us a...
Yeah, we can't actually read the book. Of course we can't.
Let's go make us another circuit board.
Electrolysis, coating it in copper or some other metal.
Electroplating.
Etching.
Etching it.
Another process to remove anything that wasn't etched.
Alright, we go pull the handle again.
And a press that adds in the remaining components.
Alright.
We have an up and down shifty lever.
Yep.
Okay, so the top can either activate either of these two.
Alright, we only have one that does not connect to anything. That's this one here.
Okay. So any outer combination that touches that is invalid.
Right.
These two are either both active or neither active. I'm going to check something.
Sure.
These three are all right next to each other. Okay. What I am checking is to see if there's any combination where three on a side are all active at once.
Yes. I see what you mean. And there is not.
Which means that these are going to be overlapping an edge somewhere.
Right. We're not going to have three on any of those bars. The most we can have is two.
However, it is likely that we have something on every side.
Yeah.
No, it is guaranteed.
Right.
Because
it's
there
guaranteed. We don't have any option in that matter.
Yeah, because if we put one here...
Hang on. I just noticed something here.
Oh, you guys haven't been getting game audio. Good thing there's subtitles.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's guaranteed because this is the longest stretch we have of three. And if this isn't perfectly aligned with the three, that stretch of three will not be aligned with the three. So something's going to be active on every side. That is not a valid position.
Make that combination, so we can do that one.
That is a potentially valid position. That is also valid. Have we stumbled into the right one again?
We may have walked right into it.
Okay.
Yeah, because the only one that doesn't have a connection is... and this one does not as well. We don't have everything hooked to it.
Okay, so these two follow this line, which goes out to here, which is covered. This line goes down and meets this, which is covered, this, which is covered, and this, which is covered. Yes, this is valid.
Yeah, we walked right into it. All right.
Thanks God for small favors.
Piston first, and then the circuit board.
That's what we'll run into first.
All right. There we go.
3, above the train is lit up. 2, the piston to the wheel is lit up. This is about to be finished, and we have no idea how to deal with the front of the engine.
Yeah. That may come once we get this part done. Because something's always happened once we put a circuit board in.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. And the front of the train opens.
Now we get to come over here.
And do what?
Open that up. We have to take that out.
I don't know. I was just opening things up, trying to figure out how this worked. But yeah, opening things up might be.
Or is this a thing where we gotta get things connected in a certain way?
Because we can't move everything completely off the inner coils. I've basically got everything positioned like that. Okay, so it was a matter of... Goodness!
Okay.
What is the engineering of this thing? I don't know.
So what do we have here now?
Okay, so we can move this gold coin.
Are we moving it over to there?
Probably. And we just got stuck. So we have to work our way around
Okay,
here.
pull the crank.
So that's our reset.
Yep.
There. And now we're forced away.
And we can't go to either side, can we?
No. Stuck in a cycle.
Alright, how do we get that to move down?
I have the distinct feeling we can't force anything on it. Joy. And now we're back in the same.
Yeah. Because I don't see any move that causes that to move away from being in there that you've done.
No. I'm not understanding why. And that's not helping. It's the same situation. We can't force it to move down. Can't even get in this square.
Yeah.
It's not a parity puzzle because there's no... Okay. When I say parity puzzle in this case, there's no situation where we can... There's one trick that we could have theoretically tried to pull, and we can't do it because everything is set up on a grid. He just continues that patrol endlessly. No matter what we do. Why?
It's not making any sense.
There's no room to operate. We can't manipulate the game board any way other than resetting it.
Yeah. Okay, if I restart?
Go ahead. There's a cog, or there's a chain around it.
Oh, okay.
We can't pass that space. Wait a
See
second.
something?
You forced it to not move.
Mm-hmm.
For one turn. Was that always happening? I might have an idea, but
Go for
it. I think I'm gonna have to look closer at what this does when we get to it.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. We end up getting to this. This is moving back and forth in a pattern of 6 moves. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
That's a strict pattern. And we have to leave through here. And any move pattern... I'm trying to think through the math, because the shortest route to that is 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. And any variation from that is going to either not change the number of moves, 1, 2, versus 1, 2, or it's going to add 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think about how that interacts with this pattern. Back, forth, back, forth. And this is where things get screwy, because it doesn't make a move here. It just stays instead of going down. And now we're locked into that pattern. Here's what I want to know. We can also force these to not make moves. I want to know if it's possible to get in there without this on my tail.
Yeah.
So that we don't force it into that not making a move. We've gotten some insight, but it hasn't actually gotten us any further in the puzzle. Okay, so this just keeps following this L.
Mm-hmm.
And the other piece keeps following a different L.
Yeah.
Hello? I don't know if that I actually just accomplished anything, but now I'm back to frustrated.
Okay.
So it's possible to get in there, but either I made the wrong move or I'm barking up the wrong tree.
Okay, because I'm using that same pattern along here.
And you can't use one to block the other because they'll never go into the same place. But that means it'll never go out of its path.
Right. See, that's what doesn't make any sense. Because this just goes back and forth here, 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 here.
It's like...
And the only way we can get around it is to...
either cut through one of this or find a way to turn this gear to force it to divert down.
Yeah.
The way this puzzle is set up, it's unwinnable.
Yeah. So, we literally have to get rid of one of these or one of these. That's what I was doing there. I was watching the movement. They're all in set pattern.
So what the heck is it expecting us to do? How to make the large gear on the right spin. We can't get this in here.
Yeah.
The answer to that is we can't. We are trying. And if we're understanding the rules correctly, they don't let us play.
Hit the lights a second. That's just everything build up from back there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Because I know these people don't make up winnable games.
Mm-hmm.
But that is how this is set up to feel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something stupid.
Go for it.
Okay, so it won't let me pin this in here to try to force this to do something different.
No.
And now the parity is completely off.
Yeah, see, it doesn't make sense because there's no way to get beyond it.
What are you implying?
Okay, let's wait for it here.
Is it on top of the large gear? Yeah, we're trying.
Is there something we're missing? What happens if you click on that?
I think that's the takes us forcibly to where they want us to go button.
Okay.
That's the I can't find the thing, so take me there.
Yeah. Because this is not making any sense. It's a defined path, yeah.
But this defined path is always blocking.
Yeah. That's what doesn't make any sense. There's no way to get around that gear. I don't know. What are we not seeing? What are we missing? Because in order to get past this, we either got to get this to move down, or we've got to be able to get to here, or we've got to be able to get to here.
Yeah, because that's the only possible way this could work, is if we could get here while it is here and move down, and then use this to let it move past us.
Yeah.
But we haven't been able to get here while it's in there.
Is there a way to get one of those chains to do...
I think we have the right end game in mind, and I did do something similar to that once. But the timing was bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how I did it, and I don't know how to duplicate it. Because there was that one time that I got really up close with it, and then I made what I think is the wrong move. Because I'm about to do it again. We need to be here in a different phase. I'm looking at it, and it's possible, but I have no idea how it was done.
Mm-hmm.
Because I almost had it that one time. Okay, so for us to be here when it is here, we need to be... Because this is already a losing condition, because I go here, he goes here, I go here, he's stuck.
Right.
I need him, because if he was here, then it would be I go here, he goes here, I go here, he goes here, I go here. So if this is here, that is a win condition.
Okay.
Because then we're chasing him in.
Oh, so we have to get here, not there.
We get here, we move down, we let him pass us.
Yes, of course.
And then we get up.
We go boom, 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 boom.
Which is why there are two of them here.
Yeah.
But that only works if he is here when we're in this slot.
Mm-hmm.
He's not.
Okay.
This is lost. And I did that exactly once, and I don't know how to do it again. Nope. No, because he's going out the other way. Maybe? No. No. And if we ever force it to not make a move, we have to reset because of what's going on here. So to enact why that's a reset,
Yeah.
in order for this to be winnable, we have to be in this position to make a move to block him.
We have to be here when he's there.
Correct. Which means we have to be here when he's here, here when he's here. There has to be a space of 1 between us.
Right.
If we ever force him to skip a move, there's a space of 2 and the battle is unwinnable. Which is why I'm frustrated that I don't know how I did it the one time I did. Is this it? Nope.
No.
There it is.
I think you got it.
Please.
Yes,
Please.
you got it.
Ha!
Yes! Whew.
Good, because if there was a harder version behind that, I don't think I could handle it.
Oh my.
The answer was to look at the end game.
Yeah.
I still don't know how. I still don't know how that worked, but it did.
So we got all the lights on here so we can come down here.
Hopefully. Hold the switch. There must still be something left to do? What?
Okay.
Hold the whistle? I don't know. I mean, it's a train. You can't not.
Okay.
Okay. It gave green lights for everything, though.
Alright. Is there anything?
No, they've all got power.
That isn't connected? Back up here.
Oh, I see what it is. Get
What?
off the train. Get off the train, get off the train, get off the train. I see what it is. thing about trains is they go where the tracks are pointing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, now, once more, with feeling.
Thank you for stopping us from crashing the train into our own factory.
Yeah.
Do the honors.
Alrighty.
I saw it when the screen was turning as we were backing away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know how long these tracks go.
But it seems to be working.
Right into the sunrise.
Finished chapter 3.
Yeah. We recognize that tower.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is Tesla's house.
Yeah.
And the journal might confirm that. A Wardenclyffe laboratory.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've got all of this. All of the journal pages that we haven't been reading because we didn't need to.
Yeah.
Main factory halls as impressive as expected from the view I got from the upper floor. That doesn't alleviate the feeling of emptiness. The hall is very bare-boned. There's the main turbine to generate power and some machines that would be important for logistics and moving products. But there's very little to actually make these products. I would say the factory was abandoned before being fully opened. And given what I saw in my memories, I would guess the problem was the lack of funding and my inability to get more. I still need to get out of here and find out why I came back in the first place. Is my laboratory in Wardenclyffe in the same state as this factory? Maybe I could check it out on my way. According to the map, it's quite close, and I feel more than well enough to travel. Surprisingly well, given the circumstances. I'm no doctor, but shouldn't amnesia-causing head trauma be a very unpleasant experience?
Normally.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth. I mean, the whole situation is terrible, but I should be more optimistic about small victories. So what's next? If I want to open the gate, I'll need power, and I'm pretty sure the boiler room for this turbine will be underneath me. It's a strange feeling, being in a large abandoned factory, probably of my own design, and finding a mysterious heavy door leading somewhere below. Wonder where exactly. I think the box on the left has something to do with it. I'm definitely not opening the door manually. Inside the box, I found a strange painted symbol. It must mean something.
Between the elevator and the turbine, I found this particular device. It seems to have several intricate tube lights in its upper part and some sort of kind of printing machine in its lower part. I wonder what it is for. I think it's, in fact, part of a security system that would allow workers entry to different parts of the factory using punched cards. Probably one of the systems wasn't fully finished before it was abandoned. Below the main factory floor is indeed a boiler room. When I see the abandoned machines, I look forward to helping them fulfill their purpose once again. On the left side is the boiler itself. I need it to create steam. For that purpose, it needs fire and a working water intake. The water comes from the right side of the room in a series of pipes. This is not what I expected to happen. It seems one part of the generator on the main floor exploded. I will need to check it out and make repairs if at all possible. I also noticed the steam violently returning to the safety valve system on the right side of the boiler room. I'll need to reset it before restarting the turbine.
I was finally able to restore power to the whole factory. Looking at the space fully lit, I can only marvel at how big it really is. Probably too big under the circumstances. If this project started small and slowly grew, it would have been a lot more effective and maybe ended up differently. No reason for me to be crying over spilled milk. I need to find out what happened here and how I came to be stranded in a locked office. Is it possible someone did this on purpose? No, no one can cause someone amnesia. I think this has to be some kind of accident. Apparently, I put some safety measures in my laboratory, which should be monitoring everything happening in all the buildings of the future Radio City. That said, it will be a bit of a walk, and I still need to open the main gate. I can see the main floor of the factory in front of the gate. There seems to be a lot of machines that were never put to work. Such a waste. I can use the crane to move them around, open the gate, and make it stay open.
At last, I am under an open sky. My eyes are immediately drawn to another marvel of modern technology, an electric locomotive train. It must be the one used as a connection between this factory and the laboratory in Wardenclyffe. I wonder if it still works. This strange fuse box seems to be the key for distributing electricity from the tracks to the whole train. There seem to be several parts missing or wrongly set. I think I will need to repair this junction fully before the train is able to move. After setting the first part of the fuse box correctly, I was able to make my way into the cabin. The blueprint for the locomotive seems to show all the elements I need to start up or repair in order to remove the train safely, in order to hopefully arrive at the laboratory and its secure features. If only I was a little more successful with funding, this could have changed the world. But maybe it still will. I saw another one of my lost memories, this time about someone I know was very important to me, Mark Twain, personally also known as Samuel Clemens. I don't remember much about him, but I know he was my best and truest friend. Someone who always believed in me, who hoped that in time I would change the world, maybe make it a bit of a kinder place, much like he did with his beautiful literature. In this memory, I refused his help with making new connections, refused additional funding from a man I apparently disliked, although I have no recollection of it. It seems almost pointless now, when I see all these inventions, all this wasted potential, just because of my pride.
Or was it more than that? Am I still missing important memories about this Aleister Crowley, and will it all make sense after I remember? I'm still confused. For now, I need to explore, remember, and piece the information together, one memory or concept at a time. Maybe after that I could visit my old friend Samuel and tell him all about my adventures. I'm sure he would gladly help me find myself and maybe even write a book about it. Here we are in the lab. The train stopped on its own right next to the brick building of the laboratory. It seems the rail tracks toward New York are not electrified, so it couldn't take me much further anyway. The view was dominated by the tower. I now know why I built it. I could feel its weight and importance, but I didn't really understand. It was all just an amalgam of trivial factoids. It didn't feel right. But maybe if I enter the laboratory, I can learn more. The center of the whole security system in what was meant to be Radio City in the future is there, and I'm sure it'll answer some of my questions about why I came back. But more importantly, I hope it'll make me feel better. I know a lot about what transpired here, but have very little context for why I did it, who I was, or who I'm supposed to be now. I abandoned this laboratory, and my memories abandoned me by coming back here, but maybe I will remember some flashes, possibly even more than that. Either way, I can use these unfinished inventions, hastily scribbled notes, and partially materialized dreams as a blueprint to gain a little bit about who I was. And with that,
gets us up to date.
Yeah. Of course, they're not going to be spending money as they're electrifying random rails.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's past 9 o'clock.
This would probably be as good a spot to stop as any.
Yeah.
At the beginning of a chapter. So with that, we shall go ahead and bring all of this to an end. So, we worked our way through the entire chapter in one shot.
Yay!
That was good. Figured out finally that one puzzle. That was a challenge, to be sure. It's like we knew what we had to do, but we didn't know what to do to get. We weren't sure how to get there.
Yeah. The key was figuring out the end game.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to keep fiddling with it until it works.
I still don't know how I actually got it on the parity, on the spacing I needed it to be on.
Yeah. It's just a matter of just moving it around and making enough moves in the right way to get the timing right.
Yeah. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know what part of my path changed to make that work.
It was because if you got frustrated, I was going to jump in, and it was just going to be a case of randomly figuring out what moves and getting it in the right position for it. So
yeah.
But that brings us to the end of things here tonight. Scheduled for the rest of the week. Wednesday, we will be back with the weekly Skyrim serial as we work our way through a Kentucky Hawkeye in Jarl Balgruuf's court, as I have been transported into the wonderful land of Tamriel, and I'm trying to figure out how to get back home, and I think it might have something to do with the masks that the dragon priests have, because they have some magic to them, and maybe it's just a matter of finding the right shout. And so we are looking for all of those as I work my way through Tamriel with my two companions. We may gather more as we go. Hard to say. But anyway, that'll be happening on Wednesday night, and then Saturday will be Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K25 universe, where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We're just another couple of weeks away from our next premium live event. That would be Dirty Deeds, and one of the big feature matches there is probably going to be a big grudge match between our two former tag team partners, the Shield Maidens. Gilna and Varja have had it out, and it looks like the tag team is dissolved and they're out for blood with each other. Varja trying to show that she is the warrior princess, and Gilna wants to show that she is more than just a simple shield maiden. So we will see what happens with them in their matches coming up against each other. And then next Monday, we will be back here for more fun here. And keep your eyes open. I may be doing a special stream here coming up in a few weeks, as Praxagora Thesmophoria, friend of the channel, always does a fundraiser around Veterans Day for Fisher House, which is, the easiest way to explain it is, think of the Ronald McDonald House, but this is for veterans and people in the armed services, for them to have places to stay while they're getting prolonged treatments at different VA and other military and other medical sites and all that. It's a very, very good cause that I definitely support. So rather than just being a player, I may help out on the streaming end. I just got to figure out, am I going to represent Army to represent my late father, or am I going to represent the Air Force to represent my brother who served in the Air Force? So you may be seeing me doing that in the future. We hope, depending on how Prax does the scheduling, or I may just end up being a player there. Either way, you'll see me doing some stuff on that here in the near future as well.
Alright, and if you've got anything to say about any of those shows, certain or uncertain in the future, we have a Discord channel for every running show that we've got on this channel, whether it be Skyrim, Family Night, or otherwise. We've got a link to that in actually just 2 notches up the chat, straight to Discord, specifically to the one channel that has nothing to do with any one particular show. In this household, we believe in the power of prayer. We know it works. We've seen it at work in the lives of people around us. If you've got a situation that can use spiritual support, you can drop a line in that channel, let us know what's going on, and we'll be praying over your situation. Or maybe it's not something that the entire world needs to know about. That's more than understandable. Some things are between you and God. In that case, just use the praying hands emoji, and we'll take that as an unspoken prayer request. We don't need to know the details to pray for you, and God already knows what's going on. But if you'd like that kind of support, it can't hurt.
So we're going to do something a little bit different raid time. I just found someone else who is doing House of Tesla, so we're going to go raid someone going by the name of Captain Dizzle.
Okay.
So we are going to go raid them, have some fun there. So let's go ahead and get this set up. If you like merch, we got merch on our Fourth Wall store. I also do the different GM screens custom for people as well. So we'll not worry about showing the pictures there. So go ahead and join us there. And so until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.